Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Tea with Nikki and Tanya.
Yeah.
Come on in.
It's 6:30. Come on in.
Come on in, you guys. Our Facebook followers and our YouTube fans, please come on in. Yes, we on both. Hi, our Facebook friends and our YouTube friends. Come on in, share.
Share and post.
Hearts, you guys. Show them purple hearts.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, show them hearts. Come on in, you guys.
Nice breeze too.
Yes. Tune in.
Nikki, you forgot your lipstick today, huh?
No, I got it on.
You do it's pink?
Natural. It matches
Oh,
my
that's
skin.
okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, she forgot her lipstick.
Hi.
Somebody said I'm here. This is on YouTube.
Hi, Malik. I think that's your Malik.
Yeah, that's my Malik, I think.
I thought it was my Malik. Hey, Malik.
Yeah, Malik a YouTube fan. He follows on YouTube. He do everything on YouTube.
Yes.
Hey, Malik.
I had went natural today, girl, because today was
He said, "Hey, Miss Nikki."
stressful day. You know, a lot of kids going back to school, so I want to give my shout out to my college kids. All you guys are my babies. Stay safe, have fun, enjoy, and also work. He said,
Hey,
Mom.
Malik. He said, "Hey, Mom. I'm in your backyard. I'm in your seat.
Yeah.
I'm watching your plant.
She looks like she on paradise. She in paradise, you guys. She's in paradise.
I'm babysitting the
Our
plant
black
back here."
queen is in paradise. Yeah, so I want to just give a shout out to the parents that's
Oh yeah.
and going through the single parents that's going through taking their kids back and forth to school and
Yeah.
everything. Because this man has been so I've been so
I
tired.
know.
I had so much stuff to show you guys that Extremely Unique.
Oh yeah.
I
Some of your designs.
this week because I've been so busy getting my daughter ready for school to the point that I ain't finished my projects that I had to show y'all. So I will show y'all next Wednesday. Hopefully next Wednesday. But
Okay.
it's been so busy with me. I'm so sorry about
Okay.
that.
Well, you got time. We forgive you. You got time to get it together.
Yeah, I've been so tired, you guys. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be.
So we going from one getting one child ready for college, and you're going to get another child ready for public school. So we all just
I'm not
got our
ready.
hands busy. Woo, got our hands busy with school.
I'm ready to cry now.
Uh-oh. You got one more day, you guys. It's countdown.
You know, yeah, because a lot of people was like, oh, we rushing our babies, you know what I'm saying? They ready for their kids to go. I'm not
Yeah.
ready, you guys. A lot of kids that's going away to school, to college, please be safe. Corona is still here. Take y'all vitamin D. Drink y'all a lot of fluid. Keep y'all mask on. Keep y'all hands sanitized. And check in with your parents.
Oh yeah, don't forget that, and don't forget to check in. You're right, because it's scary not hearing from people. You don't know if they're sick or whatever's going on. So that is so true. But I want to let everybody know I did get my vaccination. So I am vaccinated. They broke me down, y'all. They tried to threaten me with my job. What can I say?
Yeah. I've been
You can't do that to a sister.
I've been checking. I've been scared. I've been checking.
No, I'm still here so far. Thank goodness.
I've been checking every day, y'all. Like, okay, what how this is? Like, what's
Right. Just try to. You can't do that to people. Come on, y'all. But that's okay. I went on down there and did what I had to do and kept praying. And so, so far everything's okay.
She look
Went
more
on,
dwarf.
huh?
I say you look more booster.
Yeah, I got a little bit more relief. Like,
And now they saying get the booster, Miss Tanya. Read what
huh?
you said. Now they saying get the
Oh no,
booster.
I don't need the booster. I just got one shot. That's for people that had it 8 months or more, Stephanie.
Get
So
your
I
right.
just got it yesterday. I can't booster already.
I'm
Yes,
taking.
I'm so much better.
She said
Woo.
15 in May.
Oh yeah, you got it in May, so you should be good. They said 8 months, so May just was around the corner, so you should be good. So I've been looking up a lot of information about that just so I can relax my mind and move forward. Going in the
Miss Hall is a teacher too.
hmm.
I said Miss Hall is a teacher too.
Yeah, I know. They got us, didn't they, boy? Say get it or you just don't come back. That's the end of that. So that's where
I
we are at this point.
I've been
Mhm.
drinking vitamin C. I didn't get it, y'all. I didn't get
She
it.
didn't get it. She's still scared. She's
I'm
still
scared.
afraid.
I'm scared.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to get my DoorDash, my food at the door.
She said, still wear your mask. Yes, still wear
Oh
your mask.
yeah, I always did. You heard me, Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, still wear your mask, you guys. Yes, so I was saying to all the parents that's out here just, taking their babies to college, this is a big pill and hard to swallow. I'm taking my daughter and I'm not ready. I don't know if a lot of parents would. So let me know the ones who took their kids already. Was you guys ready for y'all kids to spread out and go ahead, or was you sad? Because I'm on the verge. I'm one of the parents that said I'm ready to cry now. And this we got one more day with her, and I'm gonna be counting down them little 4 months till she come back to visit. Here I go. You gonna come back every week? I know she can't come every week, but I'm just scared. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't scared that things she'll do. No, I'm just scared because I'm not used to her being away for that period of time. I was already scared when I took my son, but it's different for when my daughter because I'm more shell over my daughter than my son because I know he got to be a man, so I can't shell him like I shell my daughter. So yeah, I was scared to my oldest caught the virus, but still didn't want the vaccine. Thank God he recovered from it. Had me screaming for a minute. I know. I would have been mad. That's a scare. People don't understand. The virus is a very much scare. It scare you. That's something that's I don't wish that on nobody. Yeah, that's a very much scare. I'm scared to even take it, but just to have it, I know that's a scare. I'm asthmatic, so I won't be able to breathe or none of that. So I'd be very scared to take it. But I know all y'all teachers had to take it, so y'all didn't have no other choice but to take it to come back. I think I might would have had to take it if I was still working with you guys at Chicago Public Schools, but I no longer work with them, so I don't. I'm kind of glad because I don't know if I could have did. But yeah, that's a scary moment. That's why I'm scared about my daughter because I'm saying she going over to school and she going to to college and everybody coming from all over the world to these colleges and I'm just praying her 4 months and the rest of the year I'll beat all odds. Ha! She got this. Grandma said God got her. I know that's right. I know that's right. But I'm a parent at the end of the day. I'm still gonna be scared for Mans. I'm scared for my son, but he a big boy. I don't know. I've been want her motor mouth butt out the house for a long time. But now that she finna leave, I said, I don't want you to go now. But I know she's finna go better herself and, and make her own family and build and grow and do everything. So I guess I'll wait for my grandkids.
I'm back.
So we got a lot of comments on here. I've been reading and talking to them.
Oh, Stephanie, somebody in our family called him.
Yeah, her son. It said, and it's okay. Just keep praying for her. Keep in contact with her, and
Yeah.
she stay focused and make wise decisions. Tell Trini
Okay.
to surround herself with positive people and strong prayer warriors. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what me and my mom been on her. My mom on here too.
Oh, your
me,
mama here. Hey, mom.
me and my mom been on her too about that. Like, and my brother told her, stuff. I was surprised that my brother had gave her a fair wish. I was shocked, but he gave her a positive fair wish to off to school. And me and my mom always be on her about that. So my faith is very strong. So all my prayer warriors out there, please keep my daughter in y'all prayers to help her guide her through this and everything else. So you guys don't forget to shop Extremely Unique Boutique. And don't forget to shop Custom Styles. Next week, I will be showing you guys items. This week, it's been so hectic because I've been getting my baby ready for back to school. So, next week, I will be showing you guys some nice, beautiful items. So, please, please shop, especially the teachers. I got
For
some nice
school, going back to school, right?
for back to school specials
Yeah, items for going back to school.
in the college students. So, you guys can order from
Hmm.
me and I can ship it off to you guys right when I'm done.
All right.
Mom, if you still on here, Stephanie said, "Hey."
Get my little drink, honey.
I
Trying to
do.
stay cool. Like,
I
woo.
end up drinking vitamin C. I had end up because my
Oh, good.
I was low. My
Yeah.
thing
The
was low.
iron was low.
Plus, I ain't been eat, so I had to drink. I started drinking vitamin C because I ain't been eating
Yeah.
and
Something to
everything.
try to pick up, keep your immune system up at
Yeah,
least.
keep my immune system up because it been
Well,
very.
so far the only thing that I have is a sore arm. That's it, but
So
it's not too sore.
it's sore.
Just in the shot, spot where you got shot at, but it's not. It's just in that spot, like when you get the flu shot, because it's in
Yeah,
your muscle.
yeah.
So it's just in that spot. Other than that, no, I've been okay. I
Oh,
can't complain. Everybody, my kids been okay, so they have to go back and get their second shot. But I did the one shot, so I'm good.
okay.
So, you know, trying to get things together. I know that they said a lot of kids were being hospitalized, and they were worried about them with the respiratory, getting a virus in the respiratory, so their breathing systems with the asthma and the bronchitis. So a lot of kids, that's how it starts off with them. We call it RSV.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it's
Oh,
a respiratory virus, and then it goes into pneumonia. So watch your babies.
wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's the new virus
Hmm.
that's out, right?
Hmm.
That's the new virus, right?
That's the Delta. Yeah, that's the Delta variant. Hmm.
Mm.
So that's how it starts off. It's attacking your lungs. So we want to
But
be.
but the corona was attacking your lungs too.
No, it was coming through your nasal. It's going through your nose.
Oh,
So it was coming in through a different way. So it was nasal passages going to the top of your nasal passages and then going down to your lungs. But it's not going through there. It's just attacking the lungs now.
wow.
So if you already have respiratory issues,
Yeah, and
like
that's
you
the
said, keep
problem
your
I have. I'm
your
already
distance and keep your mask on. If you can get vaccinated, go ahead and get that done. Say your prayer. Like Stephanie said, a lot of people think being a certain religion is lame or whatever, but you and I were talking about this and we were
yeah.
saying any kind of religion is necessary to make it in today's world. So find your religion, stick with it,
Yes, and that's what we was
and make
talking.
it happen.
Talking about this because a young boy didn't believe, and I say you got
Hmm.
to believe in something. You have
Hmm.
to believe in something, even if it's Muslim.
Yeah.
We all praying to the same Lord. Buddhist,
Hmm.
it don't matter.
It
Believe
doesn't
in
matter.
something. You have to believe in something because if you
Hmm.
don't, you would never go places like you think you would go.
Right. These
That's
making
the
these
stuff.
impossible dreams
Yeah.
possible. So
Lots
I
of
see
kids.
that there was a family that went to Mexico and they were unvaccinated. And while they were down there, the dad and two daughters caught the virus. They were positive, so they couldn't get back on the airplane. The mom and one of the other children were able to get back on the airplane, so she had to leave her husband and her two daughters there. The dad had to be taken to the hospital because he couldn't breathe. And down there, they don't accept your insurance. So he had to pay $3,700 just for the oxygen that he was getting. And then they
Wow.
asked him up front. They asked him up front, did he have the other 12,000? He said no. So they kicked him out. So people have to realize when we go to these other countries, they don't have the care and all of that that's
Yeah.
required by law like we do. So they
Yeah.
kicked him out. And then the mom tried to then get tickets for the bus. Well, she did get tickets for the bus since they couldn't get on the airplane. But mind you, they're all positive. They all tested positive. So she bought a ticket for them to get on the bus, knowing they were positive. And he was on the bus with the two kids with COVID. And what happened was his condition got worse, girl. And then they had to take him to the hospital. So he was closer to the United States. And so now he's on the ventilator. And then
But
they had made a
but
GoFundMe
we the
page.
sacrifice our kid we gotta go through. The sacrifice
Yeah,
we go.
they made a GoFundMe page so they can get some help. But a lot of people is mad saying, why are you traveling and stuff without your
But
vaccination? You know, you and
took
I talk about that.
yeah, he had to go a little bit closer to the United States to get
Mm,
help. So it's
well,
that's
it
the
wasn't
problem.
that. I think people are upset because they're traveling, period, and you're not
Yeah.
vaccinated.
But the thing
Uh-huh.
is, the problem is they open up these places and they sending the
Yeah.
people back. And then when the people get sick, y'all don't even have enough beds for them kids who
Mm-mm.
got
They
sick.
don't have anything.
It's, when the
But the
kids
thing
get
is,
vaccinated, they
we
don't
got
have
a
enough
lot of
beds.
people. But we got a lot of people doing irresponsible things. You can't go to another country with all of this going on and then not
Nice go
have.
to that country. Who to say that they got it from where they
They
came?
did. They got it while they was in Mexico. That's why
Exactly.
they couldn't get back on, because you know you got to do a test before you get on coming from United States. Then you got to do a test before you get back on coming from wherever you coming from. So they got it where they were at.
And then they keep saying it's what they say.
Yeah, they were supposed to quarantine Stephanie, but guess what? They got on the bus with some more people now, endangering some more people's lives,
I would
knowing
have
full well they were sick.
drive the rest of the way, but which he might was weak. He might couldn't even
But
drive.
listen, I'm not saying he wasn't weak and he wasn't sick. He was, but why are we traveling to different countries without being vaccinated? Why?
You blame him if he needed help. They want to
I'm
try to
blaming him because he should know better than going to a whole nother country during this time, at this
yeah.
time, with all this stuff going on. I mean, let's be,
It's
do you
but you
want
know
your
what?
health or
It's
do you want to have this
a
fun
lot
that you say
of
you,
people doing that. It's a lot of
yeah,
people.
it is.
A
Yeah, it
lot of
is, but
people
it's
doing
unnecessary.
stuff. A lot of people got that 20K and just been
Mm-hmm.
living in a Lico Loca life. They've
But
been
it's a
living
lot of
local.
irresponsible
They get
people because, and that's why I said I'm going to work. You know what? It's not a bad thing for them to say being vaccinated because we got a lot of irresponsible people. People still gonna go out of country, out of the country. They
because you
still
got
gonna
the
go on
vaccine,
cruise
that
ship.
don't mean anything.
Mm-hmm. And they
People
still gonna
keep
put
thinking,
everybody else in jeopardy.
yeah, people
Yeah.
keep thinking getting the vaccine going to help them. No, it
Mm-hmm.
slows the process down. That's
But you
it.
know what? That's the
It's
thing. But
people
I mean, a lot of people are going to go in and out of the country as staff. The kids' parents may go somewhere. You don't know. It's a lot of things we don't
yeah.
know and we cannot control. So I'd rather be vaccinated than opposed to unvaccinated, working with people. This is what happened the first time. One of the staff went on a cruise. And
Uh-huh.
that's how she contracted the COVID. And that's when it came into the school building that she was in. She didn't tell anybody she had went on a cruise, but when she
They
got
don't
there,
tell. They don't.
right.
People
So,
been going out of
hmm
town with their
hmm
jobs and not saying anything.
yep,
And people been coming back to work after the trip. I
yep.
done saw
They
and
don't
I
quarantine.
and
Yeah,
then
they don't
teacher,
quarantine.
a teacher is fighting for her life right now today. She
Yeah.
took the vaccine and she
hmm
still fighting for her life today with the
Yeah.
vaccine. So
Yeah.
it's not
I think
you
she
get
had was it her students that she got the virus from? Like if
I
we
think
working with students, like younger students, they can't get vaccination. So if you're working with younger students, you definitely got to keep your distance and, keep your mask. Hmm. Yeah, it's so important to keep your feet.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's what I
important
said,
to wear a
Stephanie.
mask and stay 6 feet because you don't know
Hmm.
who has you.
Yeah,
Absolutely right. But you know
yeah,
what? I've been going into stores, and I'm the type of person. I'm a homebody now since through the
hmm,
pandemic. But when
yeah,
I do go out, I see a lot of people, and when I say my
hmm,
minority people, that's not the
hmm,
color of my skin
hmm,
that took the shot, don't want to
hmm,
put on their mask, and they
yeah,
think their privilege is high. They
yeah,
think
right.
more than the next person because
You better
they
put it on.
shot. Who to say you still took the shot? I don't want you to put on a mask standing in my face.
Mm.
Get
No, we
out
need
the
that.
face.
Hmm.
You in my face picking up a bell pepper. I don't need
Mm.
you to be in my face.
We
Then
need that
when you
distance.
you tell them 6 feet. Somebody, why you
Yeah,
got your mask on? You contagious? No, motherfucker, you is.
we all are at this point. Anybody could be. So it's just make sure, like Stephanie was saying, put on your mask, keep your distance.
Yeah,
I
because
think
this
too many people have got relaxed.
very
Okay.
serious. Because you know what? A lot of our babies either you losing our life with gun violence or we losing our life with this corona. So it's either we can't stand outside a long period of time without getting shot, or we can't even be around people without catching corona.
Ooh.
I heard the news that it's okay for 2-year-olds to get vaccine. I didn't hear
Oh,
that,
when
but
was
I
that?
definitely
They didn't tell me that yesterday.
it,
They just said if you're 12 and up.
yeah.
That must
I
be something.
up and then
No, I don't think so.
they body wasn't reject their body was getting rejected from it, so they was getting sick from it. The 12 year
No.
olds.
Oh, well, they said 12-year-olds and up can get it. 12-year-old and up. So anybody 12 and up, but you gotta make sure you get the right one. I think some people were just giving people
My grandma always told
anything.
me don't get the flu shot, and I'm not getting this either.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse. Like I say, they making us do this. They making
Mm-hmm.
all this, but they not telling us this is the problem. They making us do it, but if we get real sick or come into an 80 or whatever, we cannot sue them. So
No.
even if y'all taking it, y'all can't do nothing about it if y'all
You can't.
die or explode
Right,
from
you
it.
can't.
They
So that's
don't
why you
care.
gotta just look, stay prayed up. That's all I could say.
It's,
That's all. Cause it's like
it's like
you're
we can
damn if
lose
you
it, but
do,
I
you
think we can fight it. That's the thing. It's a law for
damn it.
everything, though.
But not in this case because it's a state of emergency, I think.
The state of emergency is keeping everybody in the house and not
No,
traveling.
they didn't go that route. The state of
Stop
emergency is
getting the money.
look, you
Stop
you
getting the
forgot. The
money
state of
and
emergency is
travel from
making
city
money.
to city.
They're not keeping nobody in the house. They want to keep making their money. They tried, they did that, and they lost a lot of money, a lot of businesses
Yeah,
and
that's
all that. So they want to keep the business flowing.
all
Hmm.
it's about is the money.
It's about the money.
The
Hmm.
government money, the what's her name? The lady, y'all,
I ain't
the
telling you
one
her name because I don't
I
want you to
don't
talk
even know.
about
She. It's all about the
it.
money. She 1 minute she said she against it, then the next minute she with it. She
Because I
need
knew
to
you was gonna go in. I'm not gonna tell you her name. Who is that?
her name.
Stephanie said prayers
She
the
ain't
key.
even important. They jumping on her about gun violence and all that. And then she up in here ain't even telling the real truth. It's like, lady, please. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. You just need to shut up.
You better stop.
And I love my lesbian. I love my universal crew. I love y'all. I love y'all. I don't have nothing against y'all. But that one woman, I don't know her name, back at whatever her name is, she
Listen,
needs to shut up.
I got another thing for you. There was a Chicago pharmacist. He was selling vaccination cards on eBay, girl. He done
Oh,
went to jail.
remember when I was telling you that? Like I was telling you 2 months ago. I said,
Yeah,
"Oh, y'all can go ahead and take it. I'm finna just buy me a card." Remember I
yeah,
was saying,
yeah. He was selling on eBay, girl.
when
And
he
I
get?
got bust. All I can do is shake my
I,
head. Now you don't know no better.
y'all need to get this together. Get this together. Cause this
I'm
ain't
sure
it,
there's some more people out there trying to sell something. Just stop.
yeah, this is not right. Let's
Just
get it
stop
together.
the confusion. This is a lot of craziness.
And it's another Olympic. It's like it's some something always to do with these Olympics. Another Olympic person had passed away. He died. His father ended up finding out he died of suicide. He killed himself.
Oh.
Carmen Biller, if I'm not mistaken.
He
Carmen
passed
Biller
away. I'm sorry to hear that.
killed himself, and his father and them was very mad about that. Like, wow,
Oh
because
wow.
they thought someone killed him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But they ended up doing an
Uh-huh.
investigation, and then they thought that, but he ended up killing himself. And his father was like, question that because I don't know why my son killed
Okay.
himself.
Right. So maybe they can keep looking into the investigation. I wish them well with that because I know how hard that really weighs on your heart, something like that.
Something that's very,
Stephanie was saying something about she heard that on the news about the phony cards. Yeah, Stephanie, we gonna stay away from that one.
we're going to stay
We
away
don't
from.
need no phony card, no phony vaccination
You
cards.
know what? They can't get mad because there's always something coming up phony.
Yeah, it's
Something
always something.
phony. So I read on this thing, this Tennessee woman said her husband of 18 years cleaned out her home and left her while she was on a business trip. So when
Oh
she came
wow.
home, everything
Hmm.
in her apartment was gone. Only thing
I
he
know about that, girl. I know about that. I did that
he
before.
didn't, he didn't even leave her clothes, girl. Only thing he left her
I didn't need their
was
clothes now. I didn't need that.
in a
But I took all my stuff. I took all my stuff and I'm done. I didn't
he
mess
must
with his
have
stuff.
told
I just
her, boom, boom, out of here. Snap,
yeah, I'm
snap,
out of here.
I'm sick. She
And then
got
come up, they had the nerve to call me tell my son, where did you go? Oh, you didn't see all my stuff gone? That mean I'm not coming back.
so he told her, you want to work, you get your internet the best way you can. He took the
Mm,
TV, he left her computer, but he took
mm.
her clothes.
I wasn't that cold. I just want my stuff and I'm gone. You keep
I
your
said,
stuff.
ladies, listen. If a man you marry decide to take care of you, okay, let him. But
Mm-hmm.
please stand your own grounds. Please
Mm-hmm.
have your own validation. So when stuff like this happen, you can always have something to fall back on and move
I
on
know
because
that's right.
ain't
Well, I
no
guess she did. She's
how
working, right? So I guess she was okay since she's still working. Who was on the business trip? Him or her?
is obligated to you. They is not your property. They is not your no. They not no. So they can leave at any time. So ladies and
Mm-hmm.
men, please keep that in mind, especially the men,
Mm-hmm.
because the ladies stand on their own. They a little bit strong. And you rarely
That's
hear
right. I stood on
strong
my own, got my stuff, and
men.
moved on.
But these men's out here, y'all living with these women's, driving these women's
Mm-hmm.
cars. Y'all need to sit here and realize, get your own stuff.
It's your
And when you
own.
stand for the walk, you can walk without no
You can walk.
question.
Take your stuff and go ahead on. Mm-hmm.
Because let me
I'm
tell you,
all for that.
they gonna hold you down.
They
They
tried, but I said, Look,
man,
I don't like where it's going. Let me get my things
yes,
and get on.
you can leave. And that's the problem. These men get too comfortable to the point
Mm-hmm.
every day feel like it's their stuff. No, you don't have no lease. Your name ain't on it. Your name ain't on the car.
Mm-hmm.
Your name ain't on nothing. And she just put you out.
That's right. I'm so glad at that time my name wasn't on nothing either.
You can
Thank you.
have your own shit.
Look, that's why it's easy to pack up and leave. My name ain't on nothing. Let me go. I
Yeah,
love that. Wonderful.
basically. And then it's another story that I had read. It was so sad. I had cried on this one.
Good.
A Florida toddler shot his 21-year-old mom when she was online
Oh.
with a job. And this a thing they were saying like she had the gun in the house, and while she was online doing a job interview with her job to
Mm-hmm.
I guess to go to the next level at her job, the toddler shot her, and her boss saw her fall.
Where'd she
All,
get the gun from? Where the baby get the gun?
yeah, all he could have did was just call. She was on a Zoom call. All he
I'm
had,
saying, but where the baby get the gun?
they don't know. I
Them
guess
babies, the gun was laying around. That's why.
they
That's why we have to put these guns up. Yeah, gotta put them up.
you could be dating these men and don't know there's
Mm-hmm.
a gun in your house, and the baby got the gun, shot his mother,
Yeah, that's so
accidentally
terrible.
killed her,
Mm.
and it was on Zoom and in front of her
Oh
boss.
wow, in front of everybody.
Yeah, in front of everybody.
Horrible.
That was
And
so
poor
horrible.
baby traumatized. Ooh, that's what
Yeah,
we talking about today. Trauma. We got so
yeah.
much going on. You can't help but be traumatized with all this stuff going on. I'm telling you. Then they were talking about downtown. It's a group of kids going around beating people up and attacking them. I'd be
Oh,
glad when they go back to school. They can leave people alone.
again?
Oh, she said the baby found a gun in a bag that somebody had left open. So they putting guns in brown bags now, huh?
Wow.
Wow. Mm. That's what Stephanie just said. Said the gun was in a bag and the bag was open. I
Wow.
guess that's supposed to be the lockup, the bag.
Oh,
We know it's not. You're supposed to put
that's
the safety on and you're supposed to lock that up.
that's the
So a
same.
bag is not good enough, as we can see right now. So when you have different things like guns and things, you have a responsibility that comes along with that, making sure to stay out of the way of children.
Yeah, stay away from kids, and that's why they
Oh
say
my
lock
goodness.
it up and put it away because some people can't. You got kids
Yeah.
out here. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm. I'm glad that's over for me. When you're married to a police officer, it's kind of difficult for some of them to do what they're supposed to do. Look up the gun on the table, the gun on. This can't be right here. No, no, no. I mean, I feel like I was working for the police department. I'm always putting the gun where it's supposed to be. Time out.
yeah, time out, especially when kids in the house. It's time away. You're not
You
even
gotta
gonna
go.
act the truth. You can't do
I can't.
it.
It's too
Yeah,
much. I got enough to do.
when you in the
No.
house, then you can do that.
First
But
thing you're supposed to do when you come in the house is lock that up. I can't with all this here. It's too much irresponsibility for me. And then something happened to one of my kids. Not only am I gonna go crazy, but whoo, I can't deal with something that's I know I could have prevented. So
exactly,
just try to be preventive. That's all I can say.
exactly.
Yes, indeed. So going downtown, just be careful. The teens are out attacking people and making it just, horrible for being downtown. Well, we did get a chance to go down there for the Shed Free Day, and it was really lovely, especially going outside to the Stingray pool. I really enjoyed that, touching the Stingray. So they have some more free days in August on Thursdays. So you got to register to get your free ticket online and, just go down there and enjoy yourself. Oh, and that 4D show was nice too. We did the sharks.
Oh, okay.
That was
Yeah,
real nice.
I'm supposed to be going
I
to the
thought the shark was right in front. I was pointing shark because you got the little glasses on,
yeah.
and then the baby behind me was hollering because they had the bubbles and all that. So it was a real nice experience.
So y'all actually saw animals.
Yeah, yeah, some animals in the shed. They take care of their animals. It's not like the zoo. Now I ain't gonna talk about them because I'm not going back. I'm not gonna waste my time. Maybe the animals are alive because they're behind the glass. They're protected from people. So. But at the zoo, that's another story. My daughter just said today, "Why we didn't go to the zoo?" I said, "For what? They got one sad brown bear and a mad polar bear. I'm good."
You never went because I really want to know if that is some animals left. I
No,
really
it's
want to
just
know.
two, and it's one lonely seal. I'm telling you how many they got. Three. Everybody else moved out. I don't know where they went. I don't know. That's a good question. As we keep asking, where are the animals?
Where is the animals?
So,
And I keep saying, where are the
where
animals?
are they? That's a good question. So,
What's the quote for the day?
okay, our quote for the day is: "Sorry works when a mistake is made, but not when trust is broken." So in life, make mistakes, but don't break trust.
Yes.
Mhm. That's our quote for
It's
the
a
day.
lot of things a lot of people been going through because people ain't
Hmm.
been trusting people because a lot of things been going on in this world you can't trust. It's a lot of crazy stuff. The pandemic showed you who are real,
Hmm.
who you can't trust.
Yeah,
I mean,
who's in your corner? I'm
yeah,
telling you.
God opened up everybody's eyes through
Hmm.
this pandemic, and you got to realize like who you can trust and who you can't. So moving
Yeah.
forward in life, you guys, you know, take everything cautious in what you do and how you do it.
Yeah, it just takes time to get to know people. They show their true color after a while. Hmm. So,
Yeah.
our topic today is, trauma in relationships, or if you experience trauma, how you bringing it to your different relationships. So that's our topic for today.
Different traumas that you have in the
Hmm.
past in your life, and you
Hmm.
bring it into your relationship with your mate. So
Hmm.
that is so true. The trauma you going through with how you had with your parents or your
Yes,
previous
Stephanie.
things in your life, you bring it over to your relationship. That's why your relationship don't last long, because of
Mhm.
the trauma that you had when you was a kid. And that's
Mhm.
why that's the topic, like how R. Kelly and the rest of these people,
Mhm.
sex offenders and all that,
Mhm.
because they had trauma in their life when they was kids, to the point they bringing it into their adult life, and look what they
Mhm.
going on, the
Look
problems
at the
they
outcome. I'm telling you.
look at the
So I
outcome.
don't. I don't think it's too many people not affected by trauma.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have it when you were a child, then you probably experienced it as an adult.
Experience that.
So especially
Yeah.
going through this pandemic. So I know a lot of people, if you experience trauma, a lot of us isolate ourselves from our friends and our families, which is not a good idea because you need those support systems around you.
Nope, you never heal from it. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
you bringing it over to your relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and you never heal from it. So the same thing you was going through the process of trying to heal, you not
Mm-hmm.
basically all the way healed, and then your relationship, you get into it, a little
Yeah.
bitty thing that person did can trigger it off, and you can be
Mm-hmm.
feeling like you back into the same thing you was when you was fighting for when you was a kid.
Yeah.
So
So the thing is, like when we're talking our narcissist group, you just have to take time to heal. You have to take that time once you realize that is a problem. It's not always the other person. Sometimes it's yourself that you
yeah,
take time to learn more about yourself and what's causing you, to have those problems in your relationship. So,
yep.
like I said, first thing people want to do is not talk to people, and I don't need this person, and
It's
some are
counseling.
some are good on the block list, block, block, block.
Block it. Well,
And
you
I'm-
know, we need to get counseling, and a lot of people don't realize
yeah,
counseling is not just for crazy people. And I'm,
yeah.
I,
Oh no, it's for everybody.
within this
Hmm.
while, get some counseling, because if you don't want to talk to someone else that gonna judge you or talk about you,
Right.
it's best for you
Hmm.
to get some counseling and seeking help. Because guess what? It can help you cope with it, and so when you do find the right person for you, it won't affect your relationship.
Right. You won't be bringing it on over there with you. That's
Bring
so
it
true.
and add it on.
Yeah, because when you find yourself creating those same scenarios that you had from your past bad relationships, oh, this seemed like this. Oh, he doing the same thing. Oh,
You got
that's just too much.
got
Somebody to even deal with,
got
right?
you got issues. You got a daddy issue. You
Mm-hmm.
got mommy issues. You got all types of issues.
Mm-hmm.
Is you need, you know what I'm saying, need counseling. Like period. Like it go for men's, women's, kids,
Anybody,
everybody.
everybody.
It's
Yeah,
like
counseling is for everybody.
over and over.
You
All women's not that woman
a
that you
certain category, right? And all men are not. That's so true. But that's why, like Stephanie said, you got to take time to reflect on yourself. You got to take time to forgive yourself and forgive others. Hmm. And that's where your religion comes in, to build yourself, inner self, and to love your inner self. A lot of us are looking for love on the outside. So you need to stop looking for those other people, all those external things. You got to love yourself first. We're not ready to move on and do anything if we don't care or value our own self. So learning that, as we go on in life, that's so important. Then you won't accept the way people treat you because you know that you work more than that. So
yes.
that self-worth is something you really need to work on. And we don't get time to really work on that. We just go from relationship to relationship, and the same thing gonna keep happening.
Yeah, the
Same
same
thing,
thing.
but it's different person.
You
It's
be
gonna keep
thinking,
happening.
oh, it's her, so I'm gonna leave her, go to her. I'm gonna no,
It's
it's
you. You
you.
keep going to the
It's
same thing. You the one going through the same thing,
you.
so
You
it's
the
you.
one going through the same thing, so it's you. It's not her. It's
Uh-huh. It's not all them. It's
mm-hmm.
you. Yeah, so we were talking about this too with women, because we have daddy issues that we looking for a perfect man, a perfect
Yeah,
mate, and so there's no such thing. So love yourself first. Know that you have self-worth, you're worth loving, and therefore you can go in with a more open and awareness of yourself.
yes.
In that way, you're not looking for a person to fill this hole or this gap. That's not their job anyway.
Yep.
So
It's like
that's a lot of stress on somebody
it's not my job to make you happy. It's your
or to
job
make
to
you
make
whole. That's right.
me, and for me to just come in and love you
Mhm.
like I
That's
supposed to.
it.
I'm
That's
not supposed
right.
to make you happy.
Right.
I'm
I
happy.
don't
You
even
know,
know your daddy. And look, I don't even know your daddy. You done made me responsible for all of that. No.
I'm not here to make you happy.
No,
No,
it's too much.
I'm here to give you love and like
Hmm.
and try to build what we.
Yes.
That's the problem. A lot of people want to make people happy. Like you can't
Yeah.
make a person
You can't
happy.
do that. Yeah.
You can't do that, and that's what problem
Yeah.
with our relationships. We get in these
Mm.
relationships thinking we here to make them happy. No,
Yeah.
they not gonna
It-
be happy. I
It's
don't give a
called
care.
people pleasing, you know. It's
I
okay to
don't
say
care
no.
if it's money.
Yeah.
I don't give a care if you the best dresser of United States. They
Right.
will still cheat on you. They will still do what they want to do. That's
Hmm.
not gonna make them happy. No.
And then they said, you know what, we have to change our mindset because a lot of times we put that out in the universe saying that, oh, all men cheat, all men do this, all men. So we have to change our mindset on that and stop stereotyping people in all category. So we want better things. We have to believe that there is someone out there to respect you. There is someone out there that does not cheat. So we have to change our mindset on that because a lot of times you put that onto the person and you put that out in the universe that, oh, he gonna do that anyway. I mean, after a while, I mean, what do
Yeah.
you expect? You're not expecting nothing out of this person. It's like, what are you doing? Yes,
Yeah.
Stephanie, work on yourself first. Love and accept yourself the way God made it. I know that's right. Yes. So we're working on ourselves, working on loving ourselves, working on our self-worth, so we don't have to continue to go through this trauma and point our fingers at everybody else. Because you know what they say, you got one finger pointing at the other person, but you got four pointing back at you.
Too.
Don't you forget.
Yes.
Don't forget it. So
Yes.
you got more responsibility for your own happiness more so than somebody else. Mm,
Somebody else. Yep.
that's right. So
Yep.
another quote is, you will never find the right person if you never let go of the wrong one. So, you keep staying with all these people, they're mistreating you.
Yeah.
What you,
And I don't understand how women's and men's can stay with people that mistreat you. Like,
what?
it's not, stop selling it. Like, you ain't got to settle for nothing.
Hmm.
You settle because you choose to settle. You don't have to
Hmm.
settle if this person not treating you right or making you feel happy how it was when y'all first started
Yeah.
off. And you just sitting here, like, because I refuse to start over and not be
Hmm.
happy, you gonna always continue being that way. That's where the
Yep.
bruise and the
Yeah.
negative, all that come in at.
Yeah.
You gonna always be
That's true.
traumatized because you settling for something that you don't even.
Something that's right. And you're not even happy. Ain't nobody happy. Just let it go.
She said, "Not all men. We as women stop looking for
Hmm.
that and find you." Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's exactly what we're saying, Stephanie. Stop looking for it. You'll find
yes.
it'll come to you because when your spirit is ready for that. Yes, it will
Yep.
definitely come.
It would
So
definitely
now
come to
we now we getting ready to have the tea with Charlotte. I'm sure she got a juicy letter. I can't wait. Oh yes, Stephanie, we do those visionary boards. We're doing the workshops with the visionary boards. So you can ask for whatever you want to come into your life. Definitely.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you all hear me
Hey.
clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
We
Oh, good, 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 because I got my little
we don't want
head.
to miss that letter. Yeah.
Okay, we have a different kind of tea today.
Uh-oh.
We're working with a disorder. And
Uh-oh.
so I'm going to read this today. It says, Hello, Nikki and Tanya. Oh, before I start,
Hmm.
this Stephanie you talking to, is it Stephanie Hall or what is
Mm,
her last name?
yeah,
Okay,
that's
hi, Stephanie. Okay, okay,
Stephanie. Ah, she said,
good.
"Hey, Charlotte."
Yep,
She
she
All
said,
sure
right.
did.
Okay. Hello, Nikki and Tanya. I will get right to the point. This isn't like your normal drama filled, scandalous, etc. emails. I am
Oh.
almost 32 years old and I've had a gambling issue for years.
Mm.
I am truly fed up at this point. We have something called fish tables. I don't know if you're familiar, but they are tables you put your money in and shoot for any amount. It varies between 5 cents or up to $3 on most tables.
Mm.
I am single and I have a 10-year-old son. His father is his primary caretaker because I am so bad with finances that I could not afford him to be with me full time. Whenever I get paid, I will sometimes go gamble every dime to my name. Just did it yesterday. Haven't paid July rent yet, nor car insurance, cell phone, etc. Car insurance is going to lapse because I won't get paid again during the 15-day period grace. I have overdrafted and messed up so many bank accounts due to this gambling. I have messed up Christmas money for my son before, lost whole tax returns, etc. I honestly think this issue stems from me being diagnosed as a manic depressive. It's called bipolar nowadays. I'm so lonely I barely have friends, never have a mate, not close with any family members. I have fun when I go gambling. I talk to people, we laugh, we joke, and when I do win, I feel so good. I have been to counseling, it didn't seem to help. I have been on antidepressants, and they make me sleepy and hard to function. I'm just wondering if any of your followers have had a gambling issue or know anyone that has. Does anyone have any tips? I'm honestly tired of this. Sometimes when I lose my money, I go days without eating and have to stretch meals thin. I say I'm tired of living this way. My birthday is in a week, and of course, I lost all my money, so I will be in bed alone as per usual. My son deserves a better mom, honestly, and I really want to kick this, but I just can't figure out how. I honestly feel like I know how people addicted to drugs feel. I just can't stop. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Now, her last sentence was, I honestly feel like I know how people addicted to drugs.
Mhm.
It's the same thing, but it's
Yeah.
gambling. It's
Yeah.
Mhm.
still an addiction. Now
Mhm.
Yeah.
her problem is she's working with two disorders.
Mhm.
One is bipolar, and the other one is impulsive control behavior
Mhm.
because she cannot control herself from
Mhm.
doing all this gambling. So
Mhm.
she said she said she went to counseling, but
Mhm.
maybe that was for bipolar. So
Yeah.
she needs to get with a gambling
Yeah.
support group because you're not in this by yourself. And there are
Yes.
others going through this. So you need to take that first step.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, hit it.
Yeah, so I do know that some of the, I'm a sped teacher, so there you go. Some of the medications that they give people with bipolar disorder and
Hmm.
manic depressive and things, sometimes
Right,
they bring on these addictions, especially if you have another diagnosis or something else.
right.
So from just knowing someone that had this, but the medication was causing them to want to have that longing for gambling
Yeah.
Hmm.
or want to have that longing for a sexual,
Yeah.
a heightened sexual.
Yeah.
So some of that medication does that. So she
Yeah.
probably want to read her side effects to her medicine.
Yeah.
You probably want to start off with that first.
Because it's
And then, like you said, continue with your counseling. But some of that medication does lead to more promiscuous behavior and more addictive behavior. Sad to say, it's supposed to be helping you, but it
yeah.
leads you, it may help you with your depression or mood swings, but then it leads you to do other things that are more damaging.
It's
So,
pushing her to it's pushing her to kill
hmm
one stone and then push her to something else. So that's what
Right.
hmm
to make you like get unfocused on what is you really having
hmm
disorder of
issue
and
there,
push you
yeah.
to something else. So that's what it is. So basically, you
So,
right. She need to come
hmm
like see what she can substitute that medicine for, then work
maybe
on the
have somebody look at that
yeah.
again.
And
Yeah.
like she said, it's addictive. I was addicted
hmm
to shopping. When I used to get hurt, in relationships, I come up
hmm
there and go shopping. And that's
hmm
how it was addictive. Every time
hmm
I felt like somebody, I get in a bad relationship, this not working.
hmm
Let me go
hmm
cut my hair off and let me start
hmm
shopping and, just
hmm
get on the grind and just take care of me. And it's
And you
like,
know what? Like
God,
you were telling me, like you say, working multiple jobs and all of that, just to take your mind off of what are you suffering. And I'm
yeah,
sure she wants a better relationship with her child.
Yes,
yeah,
she does.
That's always something that that she wants. But sometimes you just have to look at your medicine
yeah.
and
You
see
got
the
to
side
think
effects of that.
she's
Yeah,
fighting
because they
And
something.
had a loss. They had a
and if she's
lawsuit.
taking the medicine, because we don't know that she's taking the medicine, so
And then she
Oh
fighting,
well,
but I won't want my kid around me
a
anyway.
lot of people don't take their medicine.
What if I don't
like,
take my
but
medicine?
see, this is the reason why a lot of people don't, because of the side effects. So people
Right.
don't understand the side effects unless you have to take the medicine. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people can't. They feel like they can't truly be themselves or who they are because this medicine does have a lot of side effects. So they had one out that they had made people made a lawsuit for because it was causing people to have addiction problems with gambling, with
Mm-hmm.
sex. It was causing them to be more addicted. So
Suicidal, all
Yeah,
yeah,
those.
so you probably
I,
want to look into the name of that one and see if that's the one you're taking.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
But
didn't stop prescribing it. They didn't stop prescribing. They still prescribe it, but there was a lawsuit for it.
well,
and
that might be a problem. But there are a lot of people that
Mm-hmm.
have that gambling addiction. So
Mm-hmm.
she needs to get with those support groups so maybe
Mm-hmm.
she can work it out.
Yeah, because that's something that you want to elevate yourself, but you're
people gambling.
still stuck in the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not alone. It's a lot of gamblers, and then there's a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
with disorders like that too. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why I said, due to the pandemic, it got heavier for the people who
Yeah.
live with disorder because they couldn't come out and they couldn't
Yeah.
express themselves, or they couldn't
Mm-hmm.
go to counseling, or they couldn't do that. So it caused them to be more excited and more,
Yeah.
it over.
Yeah. Anxious about doing stuff, right?
Thanks.
Yes, yes. I couldn't
Hmm.
get that
But she
word.
realizing it now because she said she realized she couldn't pay her rent, all the stuff
Right.
that she needed to pay, and
Mm-hmm.
she's acknowledging it by writing a letter. So we wish her all the best.
Right.
I'll put you in
Yeah,
my prayers
it puts you in my
because
prayer.
I want you to. Right, we were just talking about trauma and being happy, and so this can't be going well for you. And I'm sorry that you feel like you're alone. But there are,
Yeah,
if you look up online, there are some groups that you can join.
Support groups. Probably
Yeah,
some on
especially go
Facebook
to
too.
Meetup. Meetup has a lot of different groups. We're in a group ourselves.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie said we do need to read up on our medicine. We have the
Yeah,
power to determine whether or not it's
it's
good
good
for
for us.
you.
Yeah, and I say that because they had me on some blood pressure medicine, and for 3 years, and I felt like I was couldn't swallow my food. It's 'cause my throat was swollen. I'm allergic to the medicine the whole time, and the medicine also has a lot of side effects for African Americans. So they don't tell y'all that when they give it to you. I had to do the research myself
Yeah,
and see
and
that a lot
then
of African Americans had lips swollen, tongue swollen,
I
throat swollen.
saw that medicine.
So I'm not gonna do this one right here. I'm gonna need you to take this back so I can enjoy my food. So
And then
any given day, like she said, when they're giving you medicine, look
exactly.
at those side effects. Yes, that's so important for you to
Yes,
arm
exactly.
yourself with knowledge about stuff you're putting in your body. That is so true.
Yeah, so true.
Because they're gonna
That's
just
with me. If
assign it. I
I'm
think my doctor got mad at me though. He said, "Well, I'm not just doing this to make money. I didn't say you were, but you're gonna get paid whether I live or
at,
die. So guess what?
Right.
I ain't signing up for that one. You gonna take that one on. Then you
she
take
said,
that prescription pad, put it on over there.
Miss Murray,
I
what
mean,
you
what you telling me? Listen, you a white man. What you telling me don't mean nothing for me. I'm an African American, and they're saying this is not for me. Most of the studies were done on white people, so of course
Right.
you feel good about it. You and I are not the same. There you go.
exactly.
We're not the same. So you got to speak up for yourself too.
Yes,
Just because
yes,
they doctors don't make them right. That's all I'm
yes.
trying to say.
No.
All
Get your
right.
second
And that's
opinion.
why I have to tell
Hmm.
my mom that. She always say, "You
Yeah,
think you my mother? I'm not. Nope. I'm your daughter, but I finna research. Your
yeah,
medicine. I went to
yes,
med, so I'm finna research all the medicine that they give you and tell you
yeah.
what you can to. So, okay,
Right.
people, y'all don't know your medicine that they give you. You can substitute with the earthly food that God got brought,
Hmm. Yep.
and you can eat the food that you need, and you don't have to take the medicine.
All
So
that medicine.
substitute the medicine from the earthly food that grows from the
Hmm.
earth of the ground, not that authentic food, but the earthly food that God got out here for you.
But
So yeah,
guess what? You can also improve a lot of our conditions like diabetes and hypertension by exercise. And like you said, watching your diet. So that's what we need to do. We just need
Yeah.
to come
Mhm.
up with some alternative things, and then don't let them just give you all this medicine, because guess what, one
Right.
thing leads to another and another and another. Next thing you know, you
Mhm.
got 20 pills. One's supposed
Right.
to be helping this one and one's supposed to be
Not helping at all.
just make a situation worse. So I'm not saying that that's the case for her, but just
Mhm.
look at your medicine and see if side effects is addiction. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
More than like, it sounds like you may have that issue, and if it is, then like Josephine said, you can try to find another medicine or
Yeah.
some way. Talk to your doctor to get something. Tell them about what you're going through, and see if they can change that. So we wish you all the best of luck. I
Yes.
hope you heard this show.
Mhm.
Because that was just July. So
Oh, it's
by now,
true.
we got a lot of people with the rent moratorium being over with. So a lot of people are
Mhm.
going through that with homelessness. So
Yeah.
we don't
Mhm.
need anything extra. We
No,
don't need
not
to add
extra.
on nothing extra that we can't pay our rent and things like that. We got enough
Can't pay
going
her
on.
bills. Yep.
Yes, we got enough going on. And then especially when you got children. So they're
Mhm.
suffering enough.
And I'm
So
sure that affects her child when she's
yeah.
supposed to give him a present and then she
Hmm.
can't come through with it because she just spent all the money. So I know that's a hurt feeling.
Yeah. And then not only that, it affects your children when you have a mental disorder. So
Yeah.
remember, they're watching you through everything. So we want to try to, not that we can change who we are, but we want to try to make the situation a little bit less, so they don't have to worry about us like that. Children
Right.
worry about their parents. They
They
do,
do.
especially when they suffer like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put you in our
Stephanie,
prayers. Yes, Stephanie said her mom. She did the same thing for her mom. She had some medicine that was
Yeah, the
causing her to
medicine that was causing
hallucinate.
her to hallucinate. Oh.
and then she
Yeah,
said,
so
yes, it is.
and had her staying up all night. So yeah, you have to watch, especially when you're taking stuff for hypertension and diabetes. A lot of African Americans have those diagnoses, and then mental uh, issues. You got to really watch the side effects. And then some of the asthma medicine you have to watch it given to your children because it brings on mental disorders. So
Yeah,
you
depression.
want and suicide. So you definitely want to watch this medication that they're passing out.
Right.
And a
Hmm.
lot of people
They
been,
don't.
especially kids, been having suicide
Hmm.
tendencies of killing
Yeah.
themselves. They think that's the new trend, and it's not.
Mhm.
And what they do is go into your medicine cabinet and get the medicine that the doctor prescribed you that
You.
could,
Wow.
make you feel that way.
Mm.
She
Yeah.
said it definitely don't want our kids to go through what we're going through. True.
Yes. Yep, you're right. So, like you
Yep.
said, we got to stay focused and stay prayed up.
Definitely stay prayed up.
My last quote is never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. So,
Yes.
you don't have to keep talking about what happened. And I know in my past I had a problem, and this is for her too. It was your past, what you're dealing with. Currently, you realize you have a problem, so move forward. You don't have to continue to suffer.
Yes.
So get the
Yeah,
support you need.
get that
Mhm.
help.
Get that support. We all for getting help.
Yes.
Joining your
Everybody
groups.
need help.
Thank
Everybody
you,
need help.
Stephanie.
She said nailed it.
Stephanie said you
Everybody
nailed
need,
that.
don't think you out here alone or you going through
Hmm.
problems alone.
Right.
No. Everybody go through problems. You can
Yeah.
be celebrities. Everybody go through problems, not just you.
Hmm.
People can sit here and fake that funk and all that stuff, but everybody go through problems.
Some
And
problem.
listen, when I'm suffering, I'm not worried about everybody else. I'm trying to go on, suffer what there is to suffer, and experience what there is to experience, so I can move on to happiness.
Yes.
I'm not worried about the
You
next
know what?
person. I'll tell you that.
That sometimes it's hard for others. So when
Mhm.
you do need help, reach out. Get your counselor.
Yeah.
Get your
Right.
help. You need
She
it.
just reached out.
You
She
don't
wrote
have
us
to
a
go
nice
to your
email. That was a
girlfriend
nice
and let them
email.
talk about you.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Mhm.
put up with them fake friends, and you don't have to do all that. Let them
Mhm.
go. Go seek some help. and build
Yeah.
yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do because
I'm looking
they
forward to that
can't
good
do it,
letter
but they
that's
did it.
gonna come
It
through.
don't matter.
Right.
Ask
That's
my
right,
former
Stephanie. That's my
yes,
past. Don't hold me there. But you
yep,
know what? I'm looking forward to her positive letter she's going to write us in about how everything turned around.
Good. Good.
Don't forget,
Yeah,
that's
we
what I'm
need to
looking
hear that.
forward to. Mm-hmm.
so
We
guys,
like
don't
to hear those things.
forget every Wednesday at 6 p.m. with me, with me
6:30.
Nikki and Tanya. I mean 6:30. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in every Wednesday at six
Yes.
thirty. Tea with Mickey and Tanya. You guys don't forget to write your letters to Charlotte at
Bring them
Nikki and
in.
Tanya at yahoo.com. Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget to shop Stringly Unique Boutique and check out the custom items. Don't
And
forget to
Stephanie, thanks for being here. Such a great participant. We hope
Thank
that
you,
you can join us
Stephanie.
at one of our vision board trainings we have or workshops we have. That would be wonderful.
yes, 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 yes. And
Too
don't
bad we
forget,
can see your face, Stephanie.
I know. And Faye
And
and
Faye
Jack
and who else came?
and and Fred and all you
We
guys,
had a lot of people up here. Jazzy,
Becca.
D1
Oh,
Clyde.
good.
Yes, we got a lot of
Oh, my
college
son came. Yeah, my son was here.
Yeah.
parents and the construction workers. We have a lot of people that come in and tune in with us. So thank you guys. We really, really appreciate you guys. Please join in next week, Wednesday at 6:30. I will have some good items to show you. And I want to say congratulations to all the college kids that's going back to school. I'm so proud of you guys. And I want to say, please keep the babies in your prayers that's going back to elementary. And please keep prayers with the teachers that's going back. So Miss Charlotte and Miss
Yeah,
Tanya, I got my prayers on you guys, and I hope y'all year be so good and nothing. I don't want nothing bad because I need to argue
that's
two
right.
things, and I need y'all here.
Yeah,
I need
Yep.
y'all
Stay
here.
safe.
She said here for a reason always.
Stay safe.
Yes. I don't know what happened, but somebody went out. Hold
Yep.
on. I think somebody called her phone. That's
Yeah,
what
the
it always
teachers
happens.
are back in school now. They
yeah.
Are
started
y'all
already. The
y'all started
children
already?
aren't, but the
No,
teachers are.
I start Monday.
Oh, some of them came in today.
Yeah, those people are not getting paid. No, thank you.
Oh,
I'm not gonna risk my life and not get paid. Come on, that's the old way. No, no. I'll see you on Monday, everybody. It's gonna be the same.
not rush it. Not rush it.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to look. You see, I'm enjoying my backyard. I'm trying to. It's
Here
going so
or
fast now.
Stephanie, you coming back over here or you going somewhere else?
Mhm.
Because I'm trying to figure out so I can come and see her. I'm gonna have my mask on, extra mask up.
Right, she started Tuesday. She like me. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah, Tuesday. When you start Miss Summer?
Whenever they call me,
When they call her, yeah. Probably
You
once the
I'm
kids come back
I'm
home.
gonna call. I hope they don't call me early.
They're gonna call you early. Don't worry about that.
All
early.
them teachers better be there. Don't call me
I
because you
heard it was.
didn't come.
I heard it was a shortage since they said we had to get vaccinated. People said,
You know, they called on the phone. They called on the phone and said, "We want to know if you're coming back. Push number one. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
not, if you're not coming back and getting vaccinated, push number two if
Number
you're
two,
not coming back." I'm like,
is that
what happened to 1, 2, and 3? They only
robocall?
gave you two choices, and there's a robocall. So either
Robocall.
you
So
coming
personal.
in, you either coming in, they say, or then you're
Oh, you're not.
retiring out.
Yeah, oh, you're not.
There go your choice.
Ooh, that's funny.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's still woman there. She says you still woman there, Shot.
Yeah, I'm still with Medea so far.
That's too funny.
She
So
Push one
far.
or two. I bet you that's real efficient. One or two. Make you think about it,
Uh-huh.
won't
Yeah, I'm like, we're having a number. Then
I
they
was
give you
just
but
like,
two choices. Either you in or you
it?
out.
You know, you out. That's it.
In or you out.
That's where it's going. I mean, things are going fast, so they need to know who in and who out.
Mhm.
That's like
Mhm.
that game. Are you playing or you're not playing? You're
And
not, you moving on.
then they're gonna make you take a 4-page test that's gonna take you 5 hours
Uh,
every year. Mm.
oh, and don't forget our nice, lovely health screener that you have to fill out before you go in the
Oh,
building.
oh yeah.
She said, "Bless your heart, Miss Charlotte."
That's
I
just
know,
too
right?
much.
Yeah, bless her
Too
heart.
much. Too much.
Okay, ladies. Well, it's nice talking to you guys. I even ate my meal while I was outside. I'm really enjoying myself.
You ate fast.
I cooked pepper steak and
I only ate just a little bit.
Oh,
Trinity.
okay.
Trinity cooked her last meal with me, you guys. Pepper steak
Uh-huh.
and
And rice.
rice.
Okay, what's the vegetable?
She
She
don't
got
have no rice.
You know I always get on you about your vegetables.
Yeah, she
she
Everybody
need to
get
have
their
those
vegetables.
vegetables.
had string beans and stuff in there. So she
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
yeah, and then she got the garlic bread. So she cooked her last meal with me. No,
It's not her last meal. That's just before she go to school.
Right.
that's
She'll
before
be
she
back
go
to
to
cook.
school. But she
Yeah.
gonna come back the day she come home after 4 months. Oh, she
Yeah.
cooking her pasta. She gotta cook her
Yeah.
pasta when she come home.
Yeah, she'll be back.
Okay.
All right. So we
We'll
wish her
be
much
back.
much
We wish her
success.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
So
her
we
stay safe.
we started out as one and now we're three. Oh, we started small, but we're going big.
See you guys.
Everybody
All
stay
right.
well.
See you guys. I can